Hello, my darlings. Mama Lou here with your weekly elemental reading. So this is going to be for all of my water babies. So this is going to cover Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So this could be for your sun, your moon, your rising, or if you work with the elemental beings in your practice, call in the watchtowers, anything like that. This is the energy it looks like for about the next week or so coming in for you. So feel free to do all the YouTube things, the likes, the subscribes, things like that, while we get you some messages from the elemental of the Undine spirit. Undine can be any kind of water nymph, anything like that, mermaid energy as well. So these are just going to be messages coming in for them. All right, we got the Ten of Pentacles, which is a great card, and then the Three of Wands, and then the Two of Swords. Okay, so there is something here where I'm really getting this energy with this Ten of Pentacles of pushing through to completion in some way. So like, let's say that you've been really putting your heart and soul and time and energy and effort into something. It feels like you're nearing the end of this, and don't rush the ending is what I'm getting here. Don't rush and hurry up to start your next thing. This is something where it feels like you need to kind of bask in this moment, enjoy the energy. You've put in all this effort. Don't cut any corners at the last minute. Don't try and rush this. It's already coming. So even if you haven't like got it in your hand, or like maybe you haven't reached that goal just yet, you need to be in your mindset thinking it's already here. It's on its way. It's already coming. It's already done. Like there's something here about really just putting those words out there and speaking them into existence to kind of get yourself across this finish line is what I'm getting here. So, and the reason I'm noticing that is because he's already painted the wall. So he is picturing it. And you know, like when you are trying to manifest something or set your intentions, manifest that it's already here. Paint the picture of it completed. Paint the picture of you, what you've been doing, what has been accomplished, what you have already succeeded in doing, and just then be at peace with it. Don't fret over it. Don't worry about it. Just know it's done. That's kind of the energy here. And I know that a lot of water signs, you can get nervous, and you can start worrying that, did I do enough? Or maybe someone, puts a thought in your head and now you're like doubting yourself. This is you just holding on to that vision in your mind. And then the Three of Wands, I get here. Don't feel the need to just jump right into something this week. I don't know what this is. There's something here about not being too hasty. This feels like you're burning a little too hot, a little too fast. And I know that that's not generally what the Three of Wands is talking about, but this is definitely what I'm getting with this card in this version. There's something here of where if you get so passionate about something and so just like headlong into it without stopping to plan, without stopping to really think about it, without stopping to really say, is this really my passion? Is this really something that I want to put my energy into? Is this something worth doing? If those answers are yes, great, move forward. But it feels like you may need to take a little breath. I know it's exciting. The blood gets pumping. We get really into something here. This could be in regards to a relationship. This could be in regards to, a project you want to get started on. But it feels like you need to pace yourself here. You need to kind of, either you're going to burn yourself out too quickly, or you're going to rush through this and you're not really going to learn any lessons because you're just pushing your way through. Like you just like, okay, I'm done with that. Okay, what's next? And it's kind of like don't make whatever is coming up in this next week okay, hurry up, and like it's a throwaway. There's something here that you need to kind of let burn. You need to let simmer a little bit. You need to let build up and gain some of its own momentum so that it can kind of light your path ahead of you. If you're just going full on ahead, that light isn't leading you out. You're just pushing through, and it feels like you may be missing some of the really important key points. Like if this is a business, maybe there's corners that are getting cut. Maybe if this is a relationship, there's some very important issues that actually should be discussed. And if this is a relationship worth having, it's worth having those conversations about, getting on the same page, not just letting it be all attraction only, hot and heavy kind of a thing, and just kind of calm it down a little bit. Do you even like this person? Do you even like this job? Do you even like this project you're doing? Do you even like this group of people? Do you even like this idea? It kind of feels like you need to let this burn. And then the one that just keeps lighting you up and filling with passion, that's the direction you need to be going. And I think that this is going to really help with any kind of indecisiveness you have in the upcoming week. Like the Undine spirits are just like, they're bringing up earth, they're bringing up fire, and they're bringing up sword right now. We know you like to lead with your emotions, or you like to lead with your feelings. They are pointing out the practicality that's needed. They're pointing out the control of your passions and of your desires. I don't know how else to really say that. And then the control of your mind. So it almost is focusing on you being well-rounded this week. Don't be, more practical than you are, inspired by something. Don't be overly critical and indecisive about something because you're just running with how you feel in that moment. Like it feels very much like they're trying to be like, this week, we need you to be a very well-rounded individual. We know all of these are part of you. We know that all of these things are important. We need them to work together. It feels like you're weaving them together so that none of them can overcorrect another one. It's moving as a team. I hope that makes sense, but that's the analogy they're giving me, where they're just like, don't let one part of you rule you this week. This very much needs to be a cohesive movement, a decisive movement, and a harmonious action, whatever this is that's coming in. Really quite interesting. So let's get you guys some oracle cards here and see what we got. I'm trying to think. I think we're going to go with these guys, because I think that it's going to be very important for some balance this week. And if you are in balance, it's going to be easier for you to envision the things you want. It's going to be easier for you to moderate your motivations or your drive at this time. And it's also going to help you in making clear, distinct, decisive decisions for your highest good. That's kind of the energy that I'm really getting there. All right, let's see if they have any further messages for you guys. All right, Undine Spirit, Water of the West, Elemental Beings, could you give us a final message, please, for the week for all of my water babies? Oh, it looks like you get two. Okay. You got the Queen, love and prosperity. Yeah, if you can stay in focus, you can be the queen of the situation who is just chill, like they go with the flow, but they also get what they want. Everybody knows the rules, and this is you kind of following those rules yourself. Like, don't get out of line with yourself. Stay in control. Stay in your domain. Stay in your power. I'm really getting that right now. And then all of these things will come. Like I said, don't try and rush something, or, don't just stop before it's done. Make sure you've completely envisioned this in your head. And the Queen knows her own mind. This is not gender specific. That's the energy. The Queen knows their own mind. And at the bottom, it says love and prosperity. That is how you show yourself love, by staying in harmony with yourself. And that billows out into your relationships, your job, your decisions you're making. This is what's important this coming week. And you got the Knight, triumph over adversity. So this is the action part of that. This is you overcoming anything that is making you feel fragmented in any way. This is like triumph in adversity is like, no, like the Knights, what do? They all line up together. So they have a whole wall of shields rather than just one going out by themselves. That kind of feels like how you need to be. You need to be a resolute, harmonious, all in sync wall so that you can push towards what your goals are, you know, united and as a strong front, because you are going to triumph. You just need to do it. I don't know how else to keep saying it. You need to do it as a whole being, soul, mind, body, spirit, whatever you want to call it, everything in harmony right now. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting for you guys this week. I hope that was helpful for you guys. So this was from the Undine spirits, the water spirits, for all of my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, yes, all of those. So I hope that this was helpful. Please be sure to comment. If you want a reading with me, you can book one. You just send me an email, mamalutarot@gmail.com. We'll get that going for you, okay? Mama Lou loves you very much, and I'll see you next week. All right, bye-bye.